USA's first Olympic men's hockey gold in exactly 46 years. A new miracle on ice. After Team USA's gold medal overtime win versus Canada at the 2026 Olympic Games, many fans, and specifically Americans, have been saying that the US has now officially taken the crown for top of the hockey world. Is this true? Now that we've seen the gold medal game timeline, we're going to go through several criteria to see the validity of that point made earlier, and let you, the audience, decide for yourselves if it's true. For the sake of this video, I will only be covering the past 5 or so years of the hockey world. And as the men's gold medal game is the hot topic, I'll be only showing facts from the men's side of those two countries. Criteria 1, overall numbers. It is pretty common knowledge that over time, Canada's percentage of NHL players has gone down. But have the Americans caught up? So far this season, 403 Canadians and 267 Americans have played at least one game. Compare that to 10 years ago, the 2015-16 season, which was 484 Canadians and 243 Americans. Now take some time and look at recent draft totals to see what direction each countries are going in. Over the past 5 seasons, 438 Canadians were drafted, which is an average of 87.6 per draft. During the same time frame, 233 Americans were drafted, which is about 46.5 per draft. Also, Canada had 4 of the 5 number 1 picks. The only non-Canadian in that span, Juraj Slafkovský, a Slovak. Criteria 2, success. I wanted to find a way to evaluate these players and countries, so I chose to look at international tournaments and also Stanley Cup winning teams and what nations they were composed of. The 5 international tournaments I will be counting towards the medal totals are the past 5 years of the U18s, Hlinka Gretzky, World Juniors, World Championships, 4 Nations, and Olympics. For the Olympics, I only chose to use the ones in the past 5 years, which were the 2022 and 2026 tournaments. All of that being said, the totals are 11 golds, 2 silvers, and 3 bronze for Canada, and for the States, 6 golds, 3 silvers, and 4 bronze. More specifically, at the men's levels, which is what we're focusing on, the US has 1 gold at the Olympics, a 4-nation silver, World Championship gold, and a bronze, while Canada has 1 Olympic silver, a 4 nations gold, 2 World Championship golds, and 1 silver. Now looking back at Cup champs. Everyone knows that no Canadian team has won the Stanley Cup since the 93 Habs, but that doesn't mean Canadian players haven't been winning them. Looking back at the last 5 Stanley Cup winners, 2021 to 2025, those teams are the 2024 and 2025 Florida Panthers, the 2023 Vegas Golden Knights, the 2022 Colorado Avalanche, and the 2021 Tampa Bay Lightning. The total number of Americans to have played at least 1 playoff game on each of those teams was 21. The team that had the most Americans was the 2022 Avs with 6. Compare that to the Canadians, who had a total of 54. The 2023 Vegas Golden Knights had the most Canadians of anyone, with 18 on their cup run. Criteria 3, individual success. For this criteria, I want to showcase the individual talent of each of these players from those countries. The way I'll be showing this is by showing some major award winners and some stat leaders from the past 5 seasons. Starting off with Art Ross, award for most points in a season. 3 Canadians. They are all Connor McDavid. Next up is the Calder Trophy for top rookie. 2 are American, Lane Hudson and Matty Beniers. One is Canadian, Connor Bedard. The Conn Smythe for playoff MVP has 4 Canadians in the last 5 years: Sam Bennett, McDavid, Jonathan Marchessault, and Cale Makar. Next up, the Hart Trophy for League MVP has 2 Americans, Austin Matthews and Connor Hellebuyck, and 3 Canadians, 2 of which being McDavid and the other one being Nathan MacKinnon. The Norris Trophy is next up for Best Defenseman. It's tied at 2 for both countries, with Quinn Hughes and Adam Fox for the USA, and Cale Makar, both for Canada. Finally, we have the Rocket Richard for most goals in the season, with the only one Canadian win being McDavid, and 3 American wins, all being Austin Matthews. Before I get to any final thoughts, I'd like to show some of the country's best young talents for both. Some of these players will be current NHL players, some of them are not drafted yet, and since most of them are quite young, I don't want to put too much pressure on them and call them sure things, so I won't use this as actual criteria, just as a footnote. I'll start off with the current NHL players for both. First off, Canada. They have Macklin Celebrini, forward from the San Jose Sharks, who has 88 points in 60 games currently. Connor Bedard, forward, Chicago Blackhawks, 58 points in 50 games. Matthew Schaefer, defenseman, New York Islanders, who has 45 points in 63 games. Wyatt Johnston, forward, Dallas Stars, 67 points in 63 games. Beckett Seneca, forward, Anaheim Ducks, 51 points in 62 games. Adam Fantilli, Columbus Blue Jackets, 44 points in 62 games. And Dylan Guenther, forward, Utah Mammoth, 54 points in 61 games played. And for the US, their current young NHL talent is Will Smith, forward, San Jose Sharks, 44 points in 49 games played. Logan Cooley, forward, Utah Mammoth, 28 points in 35 games played. Cutter Gauthier, forward, Anaheim Ducks, 57 points in 62 games played. Zeev Buium, defenseman, Vancouver Canucks, 16 points in 57 games played. Lane Hudson, defenseman, Montreal Canadiens, 64 points in 62 games played. Jacob Fowler, goalie, Montreal Canadiens, 902 save percentage. Spencer Knight, goalie, Chicago Blackhawks, 908 save percentage. Now I'll talk about the young talent in both countries that hasn't been drafted or just hasn't made the NHL yet. For the US, Carter Meyer, forward, USHL, USNDP, 2027 draft. Semi Nelson, forward, USHL, USNDP, 2027 draft. Levi Harper, defenseman, OHL, Saginaw Spirit, 2027 draft. Joey Cullen, forward, Minnesota High School Hockey, 2028 draft.
Playing for Dinah here in the Turkey Trot tournament, kind of the same thing. Everybody knew he was going places, but he stuck with high school. Joey Cullen.
Chase Reed, D-Man, OHL Sioux Greyhounds, 2026 draft. James Higgins, forward, NCAA Boston College, 2025 draft. Cole Eiserman, forward, Boston College, NCAA, 2024 draft. And for Canada, Gavin McKenna, forward, NCAA, Penn State, 2026 draft. Keaton Verhoff, defenseman, NCAA North Dakota 2026 draft. Landon DuPont, exceptional status defenseman, WHL Everett Silvertips 2027 draft. Maddox Schultz, forward, WHL Regina Pats 2028 draft.
But no further. Fawcett for Schultz. Steps around pole. Maddox Schultz in. Deep shot scores.
Liam Pugh, forward, WHL Regina Pats 2028 draft. Madden Dino, Red Deer Rebels, AAA, 2029 draft.
Here's Madden Dino. What a move. Dino scored. Another beauty for Madden Dino. Second of the game. 2-0 Rebels.
There are many other players I was unable to mention here, but I highly recommend you go do your research online or look up mock drafts to see what kind of players are coming into our amazing league and where our game is heading. I honestly can't wait to see more of this rivalry at the 2028 World Cup of Hockey, 2030 and 2034 Olympics. If you want to go check out our projected rosters for those two countries, as well as many more, in the next 3 major international tournaments, they're on our Instagram and TikTok. But now that I laid out all the info for you, let us know in the comments who you think the sport belongs to.